turbine. Now, I just had a little spill just before. I've just turned these on the inside here. This little tool. And when I do it with this one, sorry, I'll just change the subject one down. I was going to go for the other one. But I'll go for 2. So that bit reaches the second. Yeah. So there's enough folds on that one. Well, there you go. That was a good trick, wasn't it? Yeah. All right. So I hope you're all well out there. There's always heaps going on. Just dealing with everything, as we all do. But yeah, we just have to keep on it, innit? Now, so I showed you on that one just there, turning of there. I'm trying to keep out from my eye for a little tool. Give you a good view on this one. Here it is, because it just off. So we'll leave that alone. It's all fun and games when you try and do everything by yourself. It really is. So I've got this beautiful tool that I've made here. You start with good quality material, and then you add good quality material. So this is built up with like a hard face welding rod, arc welding, and then ground to whatever shape we desire or we need. What's this? Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. I don't know. Okay. So that's pretty much going to go on there. I'm going to have to sit this thing back on this stand, though I have got my old stand over here. I might even pull that out. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in the shed. This is my old stand I made up. This is my camera holder. So here we go, on high-tech piece of plastic. And we just sort of hook this in here, like that. Cool. Alright, now I can spin it around. How you doing there? Turn it over here. Turn it back around again. So now we've got hands free, eh? I just can't do everything at the same time. Impossible. Them up. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. No, I don't want to rotate the device back. Welcome to live chat. Remember your guard, your policy. Good man. Did you? How are you? I'm well. Hope you're all good out there. Wow, 11 live. Cool. All right. Haven't been doing too much of the live stuff. Need to do more, obviously, don't we? We always need to do more. So, now, because this turbine is already a third down, I'm going to go with, start with this one. I might even take it off of here, actually, because I've got it sitting on the bearing in a minute. Get rid of that. Sit it on here. Now we've got firm base. Let's have another quick look. Yeah, not interested. All good. Well, for the ones who are still sitting out there, we've seen huge gains in power and speed. Well, power is actually speed, because the formula for kilowatts is lifting a weight over a time. So that's a bit of a term we've got going on there. All right, we're turning on like a jet engine or a plane we're putting it in ailerons down. So we're going maximum lift. Yay! We want this little bugger to fly, eh? We want the natural energy. Now, lift is the natural energy, because it's just a very powerful force. You can lift a plane in the air, sure. What's it going to do with this thing? It's going to fly! So good, guys. And it all takes time. It really does. You finesse it this way, you finesse it. Probably even pull it up a little bit too. What we try and work on is constants. When you're modifying something like this, you've got so many blades to go. All you can really do is work on a constant. So what I'm trying to do is, by doing that, I'm going to have to get a bit more vigorous, but by doing this, we are turning the blades, yeah? But what we really want to do, I'm going to do this first up, go around once. As I said, everything's like constants, otherwise you lose the effect, because it's partly when that goes down, it's touching on there. You know, there's all these little constants that you have to just become aware of with doing everything. Let's just see what it is. So I've just got to, see, it's something that takes time, you know, it is. It really is, and it's handmade. It's all done by. So in this day, even though we can do 3D printing and everything else, it's fuck all that shit. It's get out there, get on the tools, learn how to use them, and do things by hand. You'll really be surprised what you can do by hand. Just like everything's done by hand, really, you know. Building houses, making things, you know, if you're into metal work and everything, it's all done by hand. Everything's done by hand. Even if you're using a machine, you're still doing it by hand. Jay, cool. How you doing? Yeah. Now, heavy duty type. Also requires force. We're gonna fucking get into this little motherfucker. And really fucking give it. Yeah, that's nice. Part of that, but I'm just trying to give it a bit more. Second pass. I'm trying to go a bit more. I'm trying to get a nice little curve on here. Lift the blade back up a bit. Because you don't want to compress it too much. Because we've already compressed it by a third, you know, fucking all the way around. So, if you compress too much, you start restricting. You know? Even actually, I know some of you are into Silberg stuff too. With testing all different things that we've done over the years, the mentioned 2mm thing, jet nozzle, 2mm jet is so small. Yes, it can work as a high pressure, like a gurney type thing, you know, like a high pressure water blaster. It's using a tiny jet, but the force isn't really that strong to get something like this. It needs to flow. You need like you go down the beach. If you go down the beach, excuse me, and jump in the sea, and you've got some big waves coming in, what do? they'll just freaking wash you off your feet, you know, because there's a thing in volume. You know, the weight is so huge that it will just take you away. So first time we turned it down a bit. I don't think you can see. I'll try and do it. So I'm lifting the blade up and then twisting it back. Lifting the blade up, twisting it back. If you can see, the key point, I'm bringing it back to that as the key point. Key point. Now, everything's about working with key points. If I'm getting real technical, we can go, the distance from that has to go so far to that, but it's a pretty tough thing to do, so first time we'll just without popping it. Because this thing, even when we do balance them, we can just put on some really light bearings and rebalance it. But in general, because it's made out of all these different segments, they've already got the same weight. So you're not really changing the weight by doing this. We're not taking away. It's just, we're just changing its position. That's all. It's like metal art. That's actually why I like it. I don't know if any of you have watched any early stuff that I playing with metal and that, but I enjoy playing with metal. And this thing, the art of it is getting everything the same. Brilliant. These are key points, and the other key points like the tip there. So, to give you an example, see here. Just coming right here. What have I got? Can't see it now. Must be close back. This one's a little bit out. See how that one's about here somewhere? About there somewhere? Whereas when we come back to that one, we're coming to the tip. You see? Away from the tip, we're going to bend it up to the tip. That's it. It's all about using key points, markers, and then you can just keep going around and get it right. But where was I? It can be hard to see sometimes. That's it. If you're going by the key points, you'll find your way, because it's just where they're going to be, isn't it? A little bit of a workout, especially on this. That's sort of rough enough. What are we looking at? So, just to give you an idea of what's going on, bring this one back here. Packer I'm using just to get my dimensions right. It's an unusual part, so, but rather than being a bush, we've got it on a bearing. Because bearings are always better than bushes, aren't they? Now we've got a little bit of a hook on here. Only very slight. But as I said, it's ailerons. It's the same as like you just put it in lift mode, pretty much. That's what we're aiming at. But yeah, what we were playing there, yes. The other one, there's actually, because this is a fluid machine and this thing's cranking, there's an outwards force. So the fluid coming down here then actually runs back out the blade way. It actually goes that way, partly on this edge. Especially if it's being slowed by under here, you've then got a massive acceleration. And the whole scenario is we're deflecting from the stator. So rather than it going straight into the stator, it's now deflecting away from it. So then the viciousness between, like a lever effect on the fluid between the turbine and the stator is even greater. Yeah. Because that's levering it forwards. Because this thing's a sprag that only goes forwards and doesn't go backwards. So this can rotate forwards if that's jamming it forwards, which is adding to forwards motion on back onto the impeller. But for efficiency and stuff, you don't want high stall. We don't need high stall. We're actually trying to lower the stall down. The lowest I've got it down to is by taking the stator out and putting a duct on here. We can actually run statorless. When you put it in the drive, the revs drop down to like 500 RPM. It pulls from really low rev. Instead of stalling up like with the used purpose of the stator. Affects the stall speed. Oh. Yeah. Hi. How's it going, people? Yeah, I know it's hard to keep you bloody, what's it called? Are you sitting? Because it doesn't look like it. No, I'm not sitting, I'm standing. Not too bad, I'm alright. I have me issues. I've got fucked feet and ankles and shit like that. And all sorts going on, but you just keep going, don't you? It's partly why I do what I do, because I'm not going to go and work a 9 to 5, that's for sure. Yeah. I like to experiment. So if I need a break, I can go and have a break. So yeah, you probably be able to see that. I know I've sort of probably been rushing this one a little bit because I haven't actually done it ever live before. I think we're going to go with that. This one. It's got a lot more tone than what I had before, and little bits make a big difference. That's guaranteed on that one. This thing here, there's not a big tone on there, but that, you know, on this bit down in here, there's not a big tone on that edge there, but it ends up coming in instead of coming straight, you're changing the angle of attack where it's hitting the blades. So it really makes a positive effect on this point. Gets it going. Helps turn on wheel spin. This type of scenario with the stator should pull the revs down when you click it in the drive at 800 RPM, and it will start creeping away at 800 RPM, I reckon. It'll be coupling, just gently. It's a very smooth thing because it is still a fluid coupling. It all comes down to how you drive it. What are you making? This is a torque converter that we've been modifying. I don't know if you've seen any other videos out there, but we've been doing this for years and years and years. At one stage there, I've had a break for a while. My dealer's wife passed on a few years ago. I've been out of it for a bit. We looked after her for at least 5 years while she wasn't well and all that, as you do. But life ticks on. It does. Remember, people, we're only here for a certain amount of time, so enjoy what you're doing, do what you can, because you never know when, you know. Yeah, some of us die young, some of us die old. It can be all over the place. And we've all experienced it. It's not an easy thing, watching your loved ones pass. But what do? Alright. Yes, it is a car part. This is for a car. It's for a car. This one is actually a Ford converter. Been used for many years, same design. Ford don't like changing things too much. This is actually over a 4-speed. When they went to the 6-speed, they changed them slightly. It sort of kept on the same general design. Yeah. Some of them actually gone smaller too. There's all different sizes. There's so many variations of things out there, it's not funny. As well as these things internally being infinitely variable, they are also infinitely variable in how you can configure it. So it's, yeah, that's what takes time. But it's all fun and games. All right. Yeah. Set up this lathe a bit now. This has to be mounted in the lathe. So I'll show you how these things go back together. So that one goes on that way. Put the bearing on there. And the other one, if anyone's out there who understands short edge stuff, doesn't this look like the repulse sign, or even if it's upside down, the Climator machine, you know, having that upside down. That was one of the reasons why we went with this. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's hydraulic, because this thing's filled with oil, hydraulic turbine. How cool is a hydraulic turbine? How powerful does a hydraulic turbine sound? You know, hydraulics is one of the most powerful things there is. Yeah. No, that's cool. If set up the right way. If not, they can be a slippy bag of shit, as like what the car manufacturers give us. because they want it to break. Like with everything they do, they want everything to break. So we have to make it not to break, if we can, and increase the performance. Yeah. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, people. Thank you for joining me. It's good to actually be doing another little video again. It's been a while. And yeah, we'll get this thing happening and weld it up, and because it has to be welded shut. A lot of getting the clearances all right. Everything has to be Mickey Mouse, done to center. It is a game in itself that takes a long time to learn. Then it has to be pressure tested, just with air pressure testing, you know, because there's not allowed to be any leaks. So it has to be 100%. All right, guys, you enjoy your day. Thanks for coming. Thanks for your comments. And we'll see you again. I'll just turn it around for a sec. Hey, there you go. Cool. Love yous. Have a good one. I'm still not familiar with this thing, so I'm not even sure how to get out of it at the minute. All right. Try it back. Share with your audience. Oh, I can share stuff. That's different. Yeah, I don't know how these things work properly. But cheers, guys. Okay, you want to stop? Yes. Okay.